Here's one way to train your brain to be more creative. When I started out in advertising, I was lucky enough to be taught by some of the best people in the business. But one teacher stood out amongst all the rest. He was a creative director known for his different kind of thinking. His executions came out of nowhere, but he said there was a clue that he trained his brain to be able to do that. And he told us how to do it. He said, break the pattern. Not just break the pattern when you're doing your work, but live a life where you break the pattern. Train your brain not to do the obvious. He said every morning he woke up, he made sure that he put on some different outfit that he hadn't worn before. Maybe a different pair of socks or a tie with a different shirt. And when he ate his breakfast, he made sure he made some kind of special breakfast or different breakfast. It was important, different, not that special. So if he had eggs and bacon one day, maybe it was eggs and spinach the next. And then on his way to work, he would sit in a different part of the train, and he would walk from the train station to the office in a different way that he hadn't done recently. And then when he got to the office, sometimes he took the stairs, sometimes he took the elevator. He made sure that his office didn't look the same. He was constantly rearranging stuff in his office so that it wasn't in a pattern. And when he went out for lunch, it was different as well. One day he'd bring a brown bag, the next day he'd go to a restaurant, then maybe the next day it was a fast food place. He'd always try to make something happen in his journey different each day, so that when he was next saddled up with a new creative idea, he wasn't expected to be in a pattern. Oh, what do we do when we get this problem? Now, you don't have to change everything in your life, but think of this. If you could stop that pattern, you may be able to think more out of the box, think differently, unthink the way you've thought it before. So, to make a mind a little bit more creative, just don't get comfortable.